Hey everybody, and welcome to Robin's house. Today I'm working on one of the techniques we learned in the Joy in the Journey workshop, the card workshop. And I just wanted to do a separate video about it just to show you, hopefully quickly, how to do that technique in the easiest way possible, because that is how I do things. So you just take a 2x2 square and you add it to the middle of your project. And this is right on the card base. So we are pretty much just working right off of what we're doing. Then you add spokes to the square. So you just take 4 strips. Now I'm using an 1/8 of an inch strip. I have seen versions of this with 1/4 of an inch, with 3/8 of an inch, with 1/2 an inch, but I just, you know what? I just want a little taste of sprinkle. So I'm going to do this 4 times. Okay, so now that I have all 4 of these done, so I did tell you that this was a 2x2 square. I didn't tell you that these are 4 1/4 inch by an 1/8. And you can see that there is various amounts left over at the ends. So you want to make sure that you use enough where you have more than you need. So I'm just going to turn this over real quick. I'm going to snip off the little excess ends because I don't want them there. Okay. So now it's time to add the papers. So you just, in this case, you can have 4 different colors of papers, or you could have 2, like I have 2 that go one way and 2 that go another way. And it isn't particularly important which way you go, but you do want to make sure that you have enough to get through what you want to do. So I found it easier to put glue onto the project rather than on the paper. That way there's a lot less excess glue on the pieces that you'll need again later. So sometimes, depending on how you cut them, you can use the excess for the other side. So we're just going to see how this goes. If it'll fit on the other side, or if I need to use a new sheet of cardstock, a new sheet of paper. So I'm cutting it so that the largest piece of paper is still left, and then I'll cut off the excess. Now we can see if we can use these pieces. Aha, we can. For the other side. Oh, and then we want the lad. There we go. We turn it upside down again, snip off the excess. I like using the long scissors for cutting like this because then you use that blade of the scissors as a guide against your project, and you end up with a lot fewer nicks. When you're working with something so small, you can cut differently than you intend. But anyway, this is the base for your card. It was so easy and fast, and it looks pretty cool too. Thank you so much for watching. Happy crafting.